Glansam High, Vice President J.D. Vance was sworn in first, then Chief Justice John Roberts administered the oath. The president was sworn in using both a family Bible and the one used by President Abraham Lincoln at his 1861 inauguration.
Defend.
Preserve, protect, and defend.
The Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
It's official. The second inauguration of President Donald Trump has taken place. President Trump was sworn in as the 47th President of the United States. President Trump, who overcame impeachments, criminal indictments, and 2 assassination attempts, took the oath of office at noon, taking charge as Republicans assume control of Washington. The weather, as you mentioned, forced the ceremony to be moved indoors to the Capitol Rotunda. That's the first time it's happened in 40 years. Those in attendance included former presidents Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, also billionaires and tech titans, including Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, and Elon Musk. In his speech, the president said he returns to office confident and optimistic and said America will soon be greater, stronger, and far more exceptional than ever before. He said he will put America first and at one point referenced the fires in Los Angeles.
We now have a government that cannot manage even a simple crisis at home, while at the same time stumbling into a continuing catalog of catastrophic events abroad. More recently, Los Angeles, where we are watching fires still tragically burn. From weeks ago, without even a token of defense, they're raging through the houses and communities, even affecting some of the wealthiest and most powerful individuals in our country, some of whom are sitting here right now. They don't have a home any longer. That's interesting. But we can't let this happen. Everyone is unable to do anything about it. That's going to change.
The president said he will act swiftly with executive orders and that it will be the complete restoration of America and the revolution of common sense. Some of the things he talked about: he will declare a national energy emergency and said we will, quote, drill baby drill. His orders are expected to allow more oil and gas drilling, rolling back Biden-era policies on domestic energy production. He also said we will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based. He said the federal government will recognize 2 genders, male and female. He also said he will stop government censorship and bring back free speech to America. We know the president has promised to lift an executive ban on popular Chinese-owned social media app TikTok, which has been deemed a national security risk to the U.S. But he said first he will declare a national emergency at our southern border, to which his supporters applauded and gave him a standing ovation. He said all illegal entry will be immediately halted.
We will reinstate my Remain in Mexico policy. I will end the practice of catch and release.
And President Trump also said he will sign an order renaming the Gulf of Mexico, making it the Gulf of America. Reporting live in the newsroom, Kimberly Chang, KTLA 5 News.